happening, creatures? Tim Kreitz here, Tim Kreitz Adventures. Today I reveal the mystery of the orange motorcycle gloves. You guys love these orange motorcycle gloves. So today I'm going to take you to go get a pair because I need another pair anyway. And also I'm going to experiment with some new ways of doing off-bike video. And hopefully it'll be fun, so stick around. So in the last couple of videos, I've been wearing these orange gloves that everybody seems so obsessed with. Tim, what kind of motorcycle gloves are those? I gotta get a pair of those. Those are awesome. Well, they're not motorcycle gloves. They're actually a special kind of work glove, apparently. And I have been using them for more than just motorcycling. They're warm, they're thick, they're well padded, and I've actually been taking them on tour with me and using them for setting up and tearing down my gear at shows. But what happens is I have to constantly remember to take those damn gloves out of my road case and out of the trailer and put them with my motorcycle gear. And so if you notice here, I'm not wearing gloves right now because those sons of bitches are in my road case. So I'm going to go get another pair so I don't have to worry about this anymore. One for the road case and one for motorcycle stuff. You get these gloves at the hardware store. And I'll show you exactly. I get them at Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware is not paying me to do this, by the way. So you seeing all these gloves right here? See these? These are the ones. $11.99. And they got them in blue and yellow and red and orange. There we go. True. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. See if I can do this without a knife. Nope. But luckily, I'm a Texan. We always got knives. Perfect. Alright, let's go fill this bad boy up with fuel, and then we'll fiddle around with some off-bike video. What is it with fuel pumps in West Texas that will only go this fast lately? Barely. I'm glad I'm filling up a bike, not a car. That's as fast as it'll go.
Mine's slow too. Nice.
Thank you.
That's bad slow. Because usually if you'll count to 30, start it back up, it'll go faster.
Do you live here?
No. Sometimes it's something about the pump. More than likely it's because I see signs on different ones. I think they're low on fuel, and that's usually what happens. That's usually with those signs hanging on there.
So.
I think if it is because they're low on fuel, the lower it gets. And the reason I know that I grew up in a mom and pop store, I always had to test for water in our tank. So it's not hearing that.
Well, I bought another fuel filter, and I changed it.
But you know what?
Pour the other one out, throw it down the road.
And a lot of these new cars, it's not easy because my husband can do that too. Yeah, well, I will tell you, most of the fuel, guess where they're at? They're in the fuel tank. You drop the fuel tank.
Yeah.
No, sir. Most of them are you drop the tank.
Oh my God. Well, have a good day. Alright, now that we got that little slice of hell out of the way, I'm going to take you down to this park. And I'm gonna see if I can just shoot some video with my Galaxy 6. I'm seeing all of this stuff on YouTube about how awesome the Galaxy 6's video is. I love this park. Let you in on a little secret. On my wife and I's first date, we came to this park after the movie and made out. Yeah! Making out. Does anybody even use that terminology anymore? Yeah, we made out. Yeah. 1987 in the house. Here we are. We'll see how that footage turns out. Just a few simple shots so I can assess what the camera is capable of. I have a feeling I'm going to be carrying Nikons around all year again, once again, which is no problem. Just kind of trying to simplify these videos a little bit, not from a quality standpoint, but from an enjoyability standpoint. Every time I go out to film one of these little adventures, whether we're taking a trip or I'm banging around town or whatever, I still want to enjoy riding a motorcycle. And if you're carrying tons of gear around with you and not really concentrating on the ride so much because you're worried about what the next shot's going to be, and am I getting this and am I getting that, and do I have this gear with me, and where am I going to stuff this piece of gear, blah blah blah, it sort of saps some of the enjoyment from the motorcycle ride itself. I don't want to have to deal with as much of that this year. So that's what that experiment was all about. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Hope to see you next time on the next episode. Bye.